Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And today market opened massively gap down. In fact, the entire international market, whether it was basically now in the morning only Asian markets were open, they were massively gapped down. And on this Friday, all the European market, American market, they really closed in deep red. So the effect was seen in Indian market too, and market opened almost like 250, around 300 points gap down, and it kept on going down another 200 points from there. So market was extremely negative. Now let's talk about what can be expected. Today my focus on today's video is going to be only Nifty and Back Nifty, and I'm going to decipher, try to find out what could be the expiry level for Nifty and Back Nifty with the help of option chain, right? So let's go and talk about Nifty and Back Nifty. So this is Back Nifty's graph. If you have a look at it, Back Nifty has reached to its support zone, right? This is a support zone. 1, 2, 3 times Back Nifty has taken support from here. Today, towards the end, a little bit of bounce had come, right? But there could be a possibility, market may further go down tomorrow. Why am I saying so? And what do I feel could be expiry levels for this week, which is 16th of July? So we're going to have a look at it. This is closed at 400. What I believe in next like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the market is going to be range bound, or even if it goes down, it is going to bounce back till 33,000. And closing the expiry could be around 33,000 or 33,100 for Back Nifty. So why am I saying so? Let me just take you to the option chain, and we will be talking about from here. This is Back Nifty. We will focus on what is happening in the option chain of Back Nifty. So have a look at Back Nifty's option chain. Out of 53,785, almost 52,000 contracts have been written today. Almost like a huge amount of contracts have been written today. That means a clear boundary is 33,500. But always, I don't know how many of you noticed when I talk about how in the money calls have been written, right? For me, the deciphering factor is not OTM call writing, but in the money call writing. How, institutions are thinking about Nifty or Back Nifty. So what I really want to bring your attention to, look at the number of contracts that have been written at 33,300, almost like 14,980, and today they have written 14,952 contracts. Almost like many times more, maybe 30, 40,000 times more contracts have been written today. And this is a concern. It shows me that there is a possibility Bank Nifty may have a closing around 33,300 or even 33,100, right? There has been huge number of contracts that have been written at 33,000 today as well. These are the call writings I'm talking about. Forget about OTM calls because they have been there has been aggressive call writing in OTM space. Now let's go on the put side and see what is happening. And if I go to the put side, have a look at it. There has been put unwinding, in the money put unwinding happening, right? As I told you, what attracts me most is the in the money call writing or in the money put writing. But here, what is happening? All the in the money call up put options are unwinding. Where, if I look into it, where is the highest amount of put writing taken place today? 32,800. This is the place where highest put writing has taken place, and even at the place of 33,300. So broadly, you can say this, and even here, if you see, this is 33,000. 60,000 contracts have been written. So what I can decipher from here, Bank Nifty's expiry range is going to be 33,000 to 33,300. This is what I believe. It's just a very narrow range of 300 points. It's not a huge range that I'm giving you. On the 16th of June, what am I expecting? Bank Nifty to expire between 33,000 and 33,300. This is what I'm expecting. I may be wrong, because the dynamics may change in coming 2 days. But as of now, by looking at the option chain, if the option unwinding doesn't take place, or the support or the resistance remains as it is, I'm expecting Bank Nifty's expiry between 33,300 to 33,000. Now let's go to and see what is happening in Nifty. So Nifty, let's try looking into the Nifty. Here is Nifty's futures graph, and have a look at it. Nifty is again standing on a very, very strong support zone. So why am I saying it's a very support zone? Have a look at the past. There has been a huge support that was built and that brought Nifty to such a great height, right? From this place, which is 15,888 to 18,600, almost like 5,000 points rally happened from this place. So it's a very, very strong support zone. It has already bounced once, twice, three, four, five, six, and today is the seventh time. So now the concern, what are the concerns? Although it stands on a support, but there's a possibility that this support might be broken, because what we are talking about is the inflation, not just the inflation in India. We talk about worldwide inflation, inflation in European countries. We're talking about inflation in American countries, America, and America's inflation numbers were not very good. 40 years high inflation at this point of time. So that means this is an entire world phenomena that's happening, right? Entire world is into this economic recession. Economic recession may begin because inflation is really, really high. In case this support zone is broken for Nifty, then a support is going to come at 14, 15, 450. That's where a support can be expected, right? So one more thing that I want to tell you here, again, we're going to look into Nifty's call options. What is happening in the Nifty's call option? And that's a very, very big concern for me. In If you have a look at the 15,700, out of 25,808 contracts, 25,596 contracts have been written today, which is quite high percentage, almost like 30-40,000% more call writing has happened in the money, right? In the money call option is what I'm more concerned about, as I told you. Similarly, at the level of 15,800, you can say huge 80,000, almost like 80,000 contracts have been written. And 16,000 for sure is an extremely strong barrier. 1,12,000 contracts have been written here. Now, again, I'm asking you to do an exercise, right? A lot of you have joined new to the channel. Just do one exercise, which will help you in understanding from 15,700 to about this place. You add up all the call writing that has happened today, right? That means you add this, 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 all of it you add and find out how much it is. So let me just do a rough calculation for you. This is 40, this is 1 lakh, right? So 140 and this is 60, 70. So it is 210 and 210 and 110 is going to make it 320, 320 plus 80, which is 4 lakh, and this is about 4,65,000 contracts, right? This is how the number is out here, 4,65,000 contracts. Now I'm going to take this, and I've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 contract here. So I'm going to take 9 contracts here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These contracts I'm going to take, and I'm just going to find out the summation of all of it. So 16 minus 3 is 13,000. 13 plus 14 is going to be 27, plus 20 is going to be 47, and this is, let's say, 15,000. 47 plus 13 is going to be 50, 60, 62, 67. 67 plus 33 is going to make it 1 lakh. 1 lakh plus 1,07,000 minus 24. That means it's about 80,000 contracts. Right? Now, hope you have understood this. There is only 80,000 put writing and call writing is 4,65,000. Right? Huge call writing with respect to the put writing. What is the ratio? PCR ratio or call put ratio? Call is 4,65,000, right? And how much is the put writing? It's 80,000. I'm just going to write it here for you so that you can all understand here. This goes away and this goes away. The ratio is almost like 6:1. 6:1. Call put ratio. Call is to put ratio is actually 6:1. Huge amount of call writing. Put writing is very low, and in the money call options are getting written today heavily. That indicates market is still bearish, right? That's my stance. I may be wrong. Do your own analysis. Do not jump to take a trade and do not buy put because I have said so. You have to do your own analysis. What I'm doing, I'm presenting my understanding about the market. You have to develop your own understanding and trade accordingly. Do not jump to trade because I said that call put ratio is high, so you should, tomorrow maybe the dynamics may change, right? Because this option change should be best read when the market is on, right? So when the market is going to be on, maybe the dynamics may change, right? So what I'm suggesting, please do your own analysis, but as of now, looking at the market, it looks to me weak, right? So nonetheless, even if the market is looking weak to me, what I can suggest, I have one or two stocks on my radar. The first stock that I have on my radar, the only stock that I have on my radar is ICICI-GI, right? Agar, if you have not seen my ICICI Lombard, right? This is the one I have. Why? Because a huge amount of pullback has taken from the bottom. There's a price rejection from the lower level. In case you see it trading above this place here, above this place, which is 1133, you have a good opportunity to take an entry in ICICI-GI, right? Again, it all depends when market is going to be positive, right? Do not jump to trade. You have to be thoughtful, you have to be understanding, and to understand what kind of a trade it is, you go to my channel and watch this video where I talked about reversal, right? Just the previous video you watch, you will be understanding how and when the reversals take place. So according to me, market is still very bearish. So all the best, keep learning, keep earning, and the expiry of Nifty can be expected to be about 15,650. Nifty's expiry could be expected at 15,650, right? So right now it closed at about 15,700 or so, but what I'm expecting, it 15,650, just close to its bottom, Nifty may be giving an expiry. So trade cautiously, trade carefully, but I'm just telling you with respect to what I've seen, the data that I have read tells me all this detail. So continue doing your research, continue, keep learning, and share my video with others. Keep learning, keep earning, stay tuned. Join me on Telegram channel, join me on Twitter, join me on Facebook, wherever you want. All the best, and see you in the next video.